In this video, I'm going to show you how to gain access to the many probability distributions that are built into R. The way you can find them is just go under the Help tab, do a search for distributions or a distribution, and it'll bring up this distribution in the stats package page. And if you scroll down, you'll actually get a listing of the many probability distributions that are built into R. Now, there are some in here that we're going to go over in class. There's some that we're not going to go over, but they'll come up in future classes. Now, what they all have in common is if you click on one of them, I'm going to click on this top one, the D beta, and go under usage, you're going to see a listing of 4 functions. And these functions, if you notice, they say something about this distribution, but they start with 4 particular letters, a D, a P, a Q, and an R. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at a different distribution, the binomial. And you'll notice under the usage, there's 4 functions that are related to the binomial distribution. They all say binom in the name, but they start with a D, a P, a Q, and the R. And in fact, for any probability distribution that's built in here, there's 4 functions related to it. One's got this D, one's got this P in front of it, one's got the Q, and one's got the R. Now what they're standing for is the one with the D at the beginning is actually going to be the probability density function particular distribution, or the probability mass function for that particular distribution, just depending upon whether it's continuous or discrete. The next thing you get, the one with the P, is actually the cumulative distribution function, the probability that your x is less than or equal to something. The one with the Q is actually computing quantiles for you. And then the last one with the R is actually a random number generator. Essentially what it's doing is it's making a bucket that has that particular distribution inside it, and it'll pull some numbers out of it for you randomly. So you can simulate things with this. But every single one of these distribution pages that pops up off of here has the same 4 things in terms of functions: a D, a P, a Q, and an R. A density or mass function, a cumulative distribution function, a quantile function, and then a random number generator. And after it comes all the arguments that you need to plug into these for the particular distribution you're looking at. Now, if you're not sure what the arguments stand for, just scroll down a little bit, and every page gives you some idea of what those arguments are meant to be used for. So that's how you can get some information about the probability distributions built into R.